What's up, everyone? Welcome back to Wright Family Gaming. This is our third gameplay of Lawn Mowing Simulator. Hush. I'm working. I know, honey. Give me a minute. I'm working. Go in there and play. So we're saving up for lawnmowers, right? That's what we was doing. So anyway, I'm gonna cut this video short today. It's gonna be maybe 30 minutes or so because I'm feeling awful today, guys. And I still got to make another one. I'm going to be doing a preview of this new horror game. So I got the demo to it, so I'm going to be doing it right after this one. So I hope everybody's having a good Wednesday. I'm a little late today. I didn't want to get out of bed. I'm feeling pretty rough today. So I just let my little man watch YouTube on the TV this morning. I just stayed in bed. I'm getting nervous about that one. So I'm supposed to get a game this week, but we're running low on money, so it's gonna be a little bit. But that's all right. We got plenty to review. Uh-oh. You guys hear that? Oh, that's why. Never mind. I was fixing to say glitch because the sound went away, but I didn't have it up down far enough. My bad. So there's supposed to be another DLC coming out for Gold Mining Simulator, which I wish they would just focus on the second one and get it out already. It's supposed to be a gems pack, so we're supposed to be able to go to a new area and mine for gems now instead of gold if we wanted to. So that's pretty cool. I have no idea when it's coming yet. They announced it and I heard it. So. So I think I'm going to look up these guys that made this game. I don't know a whole lot about them, but I think I'm going to look them up and see what else they got, if they got anything. Because this is honestly a very good simulation game. All around game. I mean, it's all right. If you're looking for a simulation, then this is a good game. So I'm interested, kind of interested to see if they got any more out there, because it's hard to keep up with all of it. And I've been a gamer all my life. I'm a gamer. I know all games. There's just so many great designers and creators, and you just can't keep up with them all. So there was one group of guys, Free Minds, I think, the ones who made that Farming Life game that we went over, that started crashing on us. There's actually another game that they got that I did not know they did. I love that game. I think it's called House Builder. Just another little simulation game, but it's actually really fun. But that's just what I'm saying is you never know who created what, you know. You'll do one game and you'll love another game and come to find out the same guys made the same games. It's just, that's happened to me twice now. So I think I'm going to change the way I'm rating the games. I believe I'm going to start rating them as all-around games like I've been doing, but I'm going to start rating them in their own categories too. Because I got to thinking, and it's not right to say a game, you know, ain't no good as an all-around game, but it's still good if you're looking for that certain game. You know what I mean? So I'm gonna be rating them two different ways from now on. We'll have one side on all-around game, other side as what game category it's under. If it's RPG, it'd be RPG. If it's simulation, it'll be simulation. That way, if somebody's looking for a simulation game and they come to this one, say this one, we rated this one, and they come to this one and they see that the rating of the all-around game is 5 out of 10, but the rating for simulation game is a 7 out of 10, then they'll know that, hey, that's a pretty good game for a simulation game. You know, because there's a lot of different styles out there and people love different things. I've got this one good friend of mine, good friend, I love him to death. His YouTube channel is OG Crip. And his favorite's RPGs. Well, his main favorite is MMO RPGs, but he likes RPGs too. And on my side, I'm a simulation guy. My second would be RPGs. See, I always categorize MMOR and RPGs the same, but they're basically the same. One's just open world and the other ain't. But that would be my second favorite class, definitely. But I'm a straight up simulation guy. I have been for years now. Simulations. I love all games. I will play every game. I don't care what it is. I'll try it once. Even shooter games. I used to really be into shooter games. Especially back when they was good games like Pearl Harbor and the original Ghost Recons and Splinter Cell and Metal Gear Solid and SOCOM. SOCOM was my favorite, man. They was awesome. That was when shooter games was really shooter games. Now you got all this open world and, fighting each other games instead of story-driven games. But as I grew older, the game style changed, So I'll tell you what got me started. It was just a few years ago, actually, like 4, maybe 5. All my life, I have played games since I was 6. I started on my mama's Atari, playing ping pong and all that stuff. And I've had every console that's ever came out, every one of them. I've ended up getting. PlayStation's always been my favorite. After it came out, no one came close, I don't think. I remember when they came out with the little PS1 versions, the little bitty circles. And little bitty round system, little bitty old thing. And I bought a Dragon Ball Z game for it. It was the first one I'd ever seen. Dragon Ball Z game. And I loved Dragon Ball Z. That's my favorite animation still to this day. And you had to buy an extra thing to plug into the system in order for it to play in English. It was cool. But I don't know, man. If I've had the money that I've spent on games over these years, or that my mother and grandparents spent on games, because that's all I would ask for. We was poor, we was really pretty poor, and we had to fight and scrounge for everything. So I wouldn't get much on my birthdays or anything, but Christmas I would always ask for whatever console was out that year or whatever games came out that year. If it was a console, I tried to save up and help them save up to get the console and one game. And then I'd start building my collection. And if a console didn't come out that year, then I just got 2, 3, 4 games. but I have played every genre of games that there is on all different platforms. I used to be a big fan of shooter games. Used to be a big fan of fighting games, racing games, Need for Speeds, Cruising USA, and, Mortal Kombat for fighting, Street Fighter, Mega Man, all the greats. I loved it. But over the years I spent, man, I guarantee you millions, if not more. Not just me, my family, spent on games. And 4 or 5 years ago, I got thinking about it one night. I was playing God of War, actually. It was God of War that I was playing. It was when Ragnarok first come out. And I think I spent $70 on it or something like that. I can't remember. 60 something. And I'm sitting there playing it. And I had it 3 days. And I was already at the end, the main boss fight. And it frustrated me because I was like, man, we spend this much money on games, and then some people don't play them as much. Some people ain't as good at gaming as others, and that's fine. But then you got people like me that plays all the time and are good at games, and you beat them that fast, and then you're stuck. There's nothing else to do. You just keep doing the same old thing. So that hit me one day, and I was thinking, you know what? I'm going to try something different. So I ended up I think it was actually Green Hell. It was either Green Hell or Lumberjack Dynasty. I can't remember which one it was, the first simulation that I started with, which I know they call Green Hell a survival game, but it's still simulation. But one of them I started playing, and I fell in love with it. And the more I got to thinking about it, I was like, dang, this game just keeps going and going and going. Because it's based on real life, So I started trying different ones. And, of course, Farm Sim's one of the biggest simulation games there is. So I got Farm Sim. And started playing it, which I'd played Farm Sim back in 2015. I think was the first one I played, but it didn't really get me on that one. I didn't take enough time to do it. What it was, but I played. Oh, the wife must be home. My dog's prancing like a deer over here. But I finally started realizing that you can get a simulation game for as much. I think the most I've ever spent is maybe $55 or something, 45. And you can get One of those, and you can just keep playing and play and play and play and play and play. And it just keeps going and on, and you can always do different kinds of stuff. And that's when I finally realized, crap on buying all them others crapping games. And ever since I've been into the simulation games, simulations. Don't matter what kind, I play them all. I've got grocery stores, arcades, gaming companies. Well, I told you guys this was just going to be a short video because I wasn't feeling well, but I think this dang yard has been a little bigger than what we was planning on. Plus, I want to do that other game. It looked really good, but don't hold me to that, guys. I don't know. I just like it because it's about paranormal, ghost. I'm not into the big zombies and all that crap. Jason, Freddy. I like real stuff. I don't know what that was about. And don't forget, everybody, tomorrow is Thursday, which means TopLitz days, Thursdays and Fridays. So not only will we have our review video like this on Lawn Mowing Simulator, but we'll also have TopLitz stuff going on. I'll be live streaming TopLitz. Oh, we ain't too late. So that's up to 7,000. We're getting close to being able to buy another mower. But all right, guys, that's it for today. We ain't too late. I said 30 minutes. It's 34. So God bless y'all. Thank you for hanging in and watching and supporting us. And we'll be back tomorrow. Remember, tomorrow will be TopLitz too. So, and I do have another preview of the hunting game coming up next. God bless y'all.